day, lords and ladies. Dawn, that is strike 3. You're out. Get lost. We're moving on to someone else who's nice.
이것 봐요.
Yes, yes, Sinclair. You're nice. You're quiet. You're calm. We'll stick with you. Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Limbus Company, where today we are going to be facing the last of the Ting-Tangers, seeing what kind of plan we can salvage from all of this as we then move on into the casino. You can only guess what's gonna happen there. So everyone, I do hope you enjoy the episode. The sinners continue to fight the Ting Tang Gang's goons. They just keep appearing, suggesting that we're in their territory. Okay. They made for pathetic foes. That was absolutely nothing. The Ting Tang Gang had tight control over this area. This is not going to be the end of. Just then, more Ting Tangers began showing up from the street corners. Who sent your harlots to mess with us? Harcots to... We are the proud soldiers of Limbus. Effie quickly covered Don Quixote's mouth. Have you lost it? Do you want the entire district after us? More are coming. Give us your command, manager. I love you, Don Quixote. We all love you, Quixote. You are an amazing little butterfly. And we will abuse you as much as we can. Heathcliff, how did you lose so badly then? You know what? I want to see Gregor's thing. So what do I need? I just need the lust, and you're the only one with lust. So if I see lust, I need to make sure I grab it. Match the pretty colors, everyone! We must match the pretty colors. Wave 2. Murder, guys! Gregor, I hate... Why are you so bad?
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
Wow, wow, that guy's gonna be a corpse. Goodbye. Still no lust. Ah, well, I guess I'm not getting Gregor's thing then. Match the pretty colors.
좋아, 간다. 날 뛰어보라고. 씹는 맛이 있는데.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
How did you get a 0? Why do you have 0 morale or whatever? Screw it. He goes first. Let's go with our ego. Let's beat this guy to a bloody pulp. Damn it, they just won't stop coming! We'll all wear our lives out before we even get to step inside the casino! Don't fret, Heathcliff. As long as the manager is with us, we won't die from fatigue or other things. That's not the point at all, you... I like the beeps. I like the beeps.
해결은 간단하다.
The solution is simple. Any organization can be brought down by disposing its leader. With the head gone, the meat supporting it will break apart.
너
You're the only one speaking my tongue here.
짜증나니까 저
I'm proper miffed. So let's go break some bones, head or whatever. Heads forward, we travail!
잠깐.
Heads onward, we travail! Wait, come back here!
파우스트.
This is the crowd you're supposed to accompany, Faust.
하는 거냐?
삶은 늘
Life is full of mysteries.
그렇게
Perhaps that is what makes it an ideal reflection, no?
내 대가리 어디 있어?
Tell me where your gaffer is! I want to see him now! Heathcliff grabbed a mook by the collar and shook it violently. To me it looked as if anything still conscious had already left. And maybe even more than that. The Sea Heart is gonna be at the car pagola.
차탑? 차탑이
The what? Where the hell is that? Makes sense!
이 근방의 폐차장을 말하는 걸 거야.
It's probably the scrapyard nearby.
그런데 너희
Really though, are you actually planning to take down the gang's boss?
그런다고
That won't be reflected in your employee performance review or anything you know.
저자는 그런 것까지 염두에
He's not
두고
sharp
행동할
enough to
만큼
calculate such
영민하지
things
못해요.
into his actions.
대략 속셈
He's
따위랑
a,
거리가 먼
he's a
동무지.
waste, bearing little relation to
말도 안 되는
schemes or
일과는
plots.
가깝지.
On the other hand, he flirts closely with nonsense.
아니야. 말이 되는
No,
것 같기도
I
해요.
do think that makes sense.
문제 없어.
But nothing to worry about,
우리는
Effie.
항상
We
플랜 B까지
always keep a plan
대비해놓잖아.
B, don't we? Sode spoke with a sincere face. However, I could see her consciously trying to maintain calm from time to time, giving me some reason to suspect that she's putting on a veil of kindness.
여러분이 위장을 하는 게
If
불가능하다면
disguising as your roles is out of the
다 같이
question,
콩콩이파
you can
조직원들로
all get up as
위장해버리는
members of the
겁니다.
Ting Tang Gang instead.
단체로 들어가도
That
눈에
way,
띄지
you
않을
won't
거고
arouse much suspicion in
순조롭게
moving in a large
꼭대기층까지
group,
진입할 수
and
있을
you'll be
테니까요.
able to reach the top floor without much trouble.
겸사겸사
And we could
콩콩이
siphon
파악해서
some
성원
wish
옆에
power from the
뺏어가죠.
Ting Tang Gang while we're at it. Sure, Jesse and James. Sure. Towering cars. We learned from a Ting Tanger that their boss is at a scrapyard housing cars pangolas. For our plan B, we must take wish power from the gang and borrow their clothes. Sure.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
다들 와서 이것 좀 보게나.
I love you, Don Quixote. I love you so. Just that immediate picture where you've just jammed your head through his windscreen. Just what the Christ. Oh, come hither, fellows, and lend me your gazes. What is this all about? What is all this?
차들이 마치 탑처럼
Cars
쌓여
heaped
있어.
upon each other as if to form a tower.
의무라군.
Somber. The structures that seemed tower-like at a distance were actually cars stacked upon each other.
차들이 왜 이렇게
But why are there
잔뜩
so
쌓여
many
있는
piled
걸까?
up like this? Oh! Some have scripts upon their windshields. It must have been their family's writing.
보고 싶다고 쓰여 있네요.
This one says, "I miss you. The owners are coming back for them, right?
그럴 리가.
Not a chance.
설사 카지노에서
Even if they did
돌아왔다
return
하더라도
from the casino,
가족의
they
품으로
wouldn't be
멀쩡히
in the
돌아갈
right
수 있는
state to
상황은
happily
아닐 텐데.
reunite with their loving families.
뭐
Well,
가족의 역할까지
to
보너스
play the auxiliary
혜택이라면
role of your
이
tour
골목에
guide,
숨겨진
this here is the
랜드마크입니다.
hidden landmark of the street.
도박꾼들의 말로지.
The bitter end of gamblers.
이곳은 콩콩이파
And this
세력의
served as a
중고차
stepping
사업으로
stone for the Ting Tang
세력을
gang
불리는
to amass
발버둥
wealth and
곳이고요.
power by dealing used cars.
로자,
So,
당신은 이런 데 자주
Rhodia,
와봤다면서.
you've been to places like this pretty
뭔가
often,
부연
right?
설명해줄 건 없어.
Got anything to add?
왠지
Bet you could tell us some pretty
흥미로운
interesting
이야기가 나올 것
trivia.
같은데.
아 몰라 기억 안 나.
God, don't
난
know.
과거는 다 잊고
Don't
앞만
know.
보며 살아가기로
Don't
결심했어.
remember a thing. I decided to forget all about the past and focus on what's in front.
저런 방해꾼들만 없으면
And I would be able to
결심대로
keep that.
살아갈 수 있을 것
And
같은데
I would be
말이야.
able to keep and I would be able to keep that self-promise if not for irritants like them.
나가주라.
Oi, Bowman! Who do you think you are to goof around our turf?
아니면
Oh, what? You're here to sell your car? Nay, we mount an omnibus. We mount an omnibus. We don't deal in organs, though. Well, I guess a pair of eyes with pupils as specifically colored as yours might sell. So we have come to the right place. We are here for your leader. You're pretty bald in facing a gang. Who do you work for? We serve under An awkward silence passed. I asked a question. Don't stop midway. Oh my god, she showed self-restraint. She's learning. She's improving. She learnt to control her mannerisms and say, we work for I'm not meant to say that. I need to calm myself. Alright, we're against 5... It's 5v5 this time, so... I suppose we just go. I love you, Heathcliff. That attack is just so good. I'm surprised there are two basically still on full health. That concerns me, I'm not gonna lie. I appear to be losing a bunch of coin flips.
씹는 맛이 있는데? 손쉽구만.
I'm not gonna lie, it does concern me you only have one bullet left. I really feel you're about to run out.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
I think a thing to remember about Grigor is he is basically a really tanky person because he's got a lot of self-healing. Beat him to a pulp. Destroy him. You lost your coin flick, god damn it. And now they're all staggered. Just match the pretty colors. Just match the pretty colors. That's all we need to do. Oh, not quite. The team searches around the car Pangala. I've said that word several times now, and I got it right a couple, but I can't say it right now. Looking for the Ting Tang Gang's boss. If 2+ skills of the same sin are in a chain, scene resonance activates, strengthening your attacks. Hey, what's up? Some fussel who haven't even told us where they're from have rolled into town all of a sudden. Who sent ya? The way your dress tells me it ain't the Los Bandoros or the butchers. I'll give you a chance to grovel for forgiveness. Do that and I'll let you leave with your limbs in tow. We shall gladly part if you were to take off your clothing for us. That sounds kind of weird. But boss, I think they may be odd pods people have been talking about. You know, rumored to fandangle with people's odors. Yeah, disgusting bunch. Let me tell you, that's no way to live. Now our assumed big boss of the gang is looking at us with genuine disgust. I have not wanted to win a fight as desperately as I do now. Right. Are you the boss? Well, there's 3 waves. Ooh. If there's 3 waves, I really need to be careful. Actually, if there's 3 waves, I'm not sure if Heathcliff is a good one. Oh well. Alright, that ended quick. Well done, guys. One of them gone. Excellent. Keep going, Don Quixote. You're doing amazing for us. I'm gonna guess that the Rabbit Heathcliff likely has a way to restore bullets as his 3rd attack, which we unlock with the as we upgrade the tier, you know? What are these guys weak to? Everything. Oh. Please let me get the lust. No.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Ah, you're letting me get the lust again, though. Excellent. Right. Go. Alright, Grigor. I want to see yours. I don't know why the hell it's sloth, a sloth attack, and it makes no goddamn sense, but let's see it in action none the same. Come on, Grigor! Show me your one! Basic and to the point, okay.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
Right, wave 3. I'm guessing you're the boss guy. 225 health? What the actual hell? Alright, guys. Go, Don, go! Do not lose a fight! Sinclair, goddammit. Oh my god! Thank you! How many times do you need to draw at once? Draw, 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 draw! Oh, good lord. Yeah, you can beat that guy to a bloody pulp. Alright. 7 combo. That doesn't do anything, but that was funny.
생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
Yeah, that poor bastard's dead now. Smush. Right, you have very little morale at the moment, actually. Well, you won't. You can't, and I just use yours. So... Mega Red Path, Mega Wrath, let's go. It really needs a way to restore ammo, you know? Because it just means that the rabbit is basically running on limited time otherwise.
그 자식은 아직 살아있을 거야.
Right. We're getting a lot of attacks in now.
따라와 주세요.
Come on, Heathcliff, you're meant to do better than that. Guys, what's going on? Why are you losing so much? Yes! Go, Don Quixote! Murder! Good enough! Prick's dead. Nice. That took that guy was actually a bit of a threat. Yeah, damn little roaches. Who the hell do you work for? It's about time you told us. We are from Limbus Company. Finally, one less milestone round the neck. That doesn't help at all. Oh, and for the reference, Effie and I work in a different department. Please don't associate us with them. The sheer frustration over our aversion to conversing sensibly must have played a considerable role in causing the boss to pass out. My condolences to the poor fellow's patience.
그런데 진짜 이 옷을 입어야 돼? 땀 냄새, 피 냄새.
Do we seriously have to wear these though? Stuff reeks of sweat and blood and smells groggy too. Rhodia complained, lifting the shirt she took from the Ting Tang member with 2 fingers like she was handling trash. Yuck! Some hair too! This is the first time I'm jealous of Dante's missing eyes. I can see, by the way. This looks pretty dandy, actually. This looks pretty dandy, actually. I guess their business was more successful than I thought. I want that, Bagsy. I can't. It's been tailor-made. The label set here says it's good for all girths. Noticing that my gaze was fixed on the label of his clothing, Effie barked. We wouldn't be doing any of this if you hadn't caused the ruckus in the pawn shop. I don't mind. I've always wanted to try on clothes like these. It's like we're filming a movie. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's been a while since I've worked in disguise. I don't feel it. This is the coward's way. Sorry, but can someone please keep... Sorry, but can someone please keep her mouth shut? You're free to try as long as you're good with your ribs being cut apart. Gregor's softly spoken riposte got the sinners to crack up. For a moment, Effie and Sword seemed to wonder how they should take it. Before deciding that it's not worth mulling over and moving on, Effie then lifted a small container that appeared to be inlaid with nacre. This is a wish canister we seized from the Ting Tang Gang's boss. Manager, here's a simple role you play. What are you?
무슨 말인지
I guess we owe you an explanation, judging from your clueless motions.
제2사의 특이점이
The long and short of it is that this contains...
사람들의 소망을 잡아먹고 에너지로 저장하는 도구.
The long and short of it is that this thing contains J-Corp's other singularity. This is a tool that sucks up wishes from people and stores them in a form of energy.
적당한 시점의 소망을 종이의 형태로
When the
짜내면
time is right, squeeze that wish power onto a sheet of paper, and voila, you get a one-use carrot on a tattoo that boosts your luck to the high heavens.
남의 운을 끌어모아서 꼭대기층의 도박에
Seems like the plan was trying to win the game on the top floor by scrapping up others' luck. Imagine the boss of some lowly gang was carrying one of these.
관리자.
Manager Dante, right? I want you to hold on to this when we enter the casino. Am I really allowed to carry such a big responsibility?
영 자신 없어 보인다는 몸짓이지만
You don't look like you're oozing confidence. We do have reasons for assigning you to this task.
첫 번째.
First off, a poker face is going to be vital when you're gambling. No matter how good they are at reading expressions, they won't be able to tell what emotions to read from a clock. I mean, that makes perfect sense. What kind of poker face can you get from a pecking clock? I love the gradual tick, 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 bastards.
두 번째.
Second, I trust that they've appointed you as manager for a reason. Call it a hunch, but something tells me you'll be more useful than those sinners you're leading. Come to think of it, he had a point. I was given the title of manager, but never had a chance to be the charismatic leader I had envisioned. Instead of showing respect, my sinners would constantly berate and threaten me. The only real role I could afford to play was bringing them back to life. While the sinners were engaged in fierce battle, all I could do was cower behind them, anxiously praying that their heads and hearts were unscathed. With a heavy heart, I nodded to let them know I was ready. Alright, put this on your arm. You'll become the luckiest person in the city for a short while. Now then, you'll act as the ting-tangers, and we'll be the croupers. Break a leg, everyone. Vowing that we'll see the operation to success no matter what, we open the door to the casino.
어둠이 캄캄할수록 빛나는 별이 탄생하지.
So, we just became the luckiest people of all time, right? And if we're the luckiest people of all time, it sounds to me like it's time to do a little bit of extracting, right? Yeah? Let's see this. Come on, give us our luck. Alright, what are the two regular ones then? Grigor, of course. Man, that was the luckiest we've been for getting Grigor on the Grigor run, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Maybe we're doing this all wrong. Maybe we need to go for the standard extraction now that we're the luckiest people of all time. Or maybe we haven't activated the tattoo yet, and thus we need to move on to the next map in order to actually become the luckiest people of all time. After a series of scuffles, we relieved the Ting Tang gang of their outfits and made our way into the casino. This time we'll succeed for sure. To battle! The casino could be best described as busy. Excessively cheery sounds blared from the slot machines. The lights were so bright that some of our sinners had to cover their eyes. And the security guards took note of our garnish outfits to give us a customary nod. Sold and Effie, dressed as groupers, discreetly nodded at us as they accompanied Rhodia to the casino's cage. I was amazed by their ability to feign expertise, from the way they carried themselves to the facial expressions they made. Few would doubt that they were long-time employees.
이 번쩍번쩍거리는 기계는 대체 무엇이오?
What manner of sorcery are these dazzling contraptions? Try not to go sorcerer-eyed at everything like a fascinated kid, Don Quixote. You'll seem fishy. The guests here look dead inside with their dim eyes, and they smell worse than the ting-tang smucks we face. Do they even wash? I don't think they'd be too happy about you holding your nose right before their faces, Ishmael. But this is kind of this is the kind of bluggy smell I'd only ever caught from deckhands. Fortunately, most of them were too focused on the machines to care about what we were doing. Manager Esquire, hast thou seen such a thing? What must I do to hear the jolly bells as the other patrons are? I don't think I've been to one of these places before, so I wouldn't know. Looking at all the flashy symbols and the numbers spinning, I had slowly eroded my resolve to act as the part of the stern manager. I guess a little peek is fine. It says here to press the button. Is pressing it what one ought to do? I swear upon my minute and hour hands that I had no intention to press that button. Absolutely none. The hand I'd swiftly outstretched to stop Don Quixote from touching the machine unexpectedly fumbled and landed smack on the button. Yikes! And, in an unpredictable series of coincidences, someone had left a token in it. Enough for one game. Reel started spinning under fanfare. We could only watch as the chain of events unfolded. By the way, I hope Dante handles the wish stickers we took from the Ting Tang care with care. That manager, it was the only favor we asked of them. They'd better be doing a good job. You can count on Dante, dear duo. They're one of the few sensible pals who gets what's up. That's good to hear. With so many sheets attached, that they should be able to win any game with ease. We just need to be careful not to draw attention here. Don't draw attention. Jackpot! The players next to us stared with jaws dropped so far their chins could touch the floor. I love how they both like turn to see us, and she's just not even bothering looking like Jesus fucking Christ. What the Christ just happened? Are they... Waves of casino chips plunged from the machine. So many that I wouldn't dare try to gather them up. I'm so sorry, Effie and Sood. I swear I'm saying her name wrong. I came here determined to do something right, and it fell apart all so soon. A jackpot? What machine is it? Just like that? No warning? Right now? A moment, please. Let me just check your ID. What's with the aggro? Is it a crime to win big at a casino? Chance in this place doesn't work the way we think it usually does. You could accumulate your luck for a big payout, or trickle in small amounts to break even, but winning the jackpot on your first try should be a literal impossibility here. Chips are raining down like shooting stars! I'd hoped you of all people would have a sense of responsibility, yet all it took was Don Quixote's siren plea for you to give in. I'm disappointed. You're none other than our manager, and I expected you to show out your capability and clear the disgrace of failure from us. Ishmael's barrage of scathing whispers was something to marvel at, as Grigor muttered in awe. On top of that, her piercing gaze I had never felt before. It made me want to weasel away under a rock, if there were one. For once, I thanked my clock for lacking eyes to meet her glare.
잠깐. 그거 하나만 문제.
Now hold on, that might not be our only problem. Grigor was fretfully looking in every direction until he stopped to the point at the shocking discovery he just made. And where he pointed.
언제부터 네 옷을 그대로 걸치고 있었어?
How long have you been off your disguise, Roshu? Was a sullen Roshu wearing the same clothes she's always worn? Jesse and James are losing faith in us at every turn. Yeah. Yeah, they are. I don't put on others' discarded clothing.
관리자 양반.
Gah. Manager Bud, today isn't our day, huh? Yep. Looks like we're screwed. Royally.
말도 안 돼.
This can't be. All the work we did to put this plan in motion. Faust, what were you thinking volunteering to bring these fools along for your missions? You're supposed to have near unparalleled brilliance, right? Then use it! Even though I haven't worked with them for long, I was able to realize something. I ought to become a Faust that believes in uncertainty. When the lack of a plan becomes the plan, all variables become constants. That's an interesting way of looking at it. That is what my plan entails. Faust turned to me with a tranquil face. Thanks to her, my role right now became clear. Alright, it's time for our usual gig. Let's kill and be killed. Oh god. That explains why we didn't win anything on the roll. Because of course we wouldn't. We weren't lucky. Like, what part of that was luck? It was unlucky good luck, so to say. You know? Alright. Let's see how this works.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Well, two of them are staggered. That's a good sign.
깡총.
처리했어. 정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
We didn't actually kill anyone there, did we?
좋아, 간다.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
No, they ran away. Intriguing. Alright, guys. Go. Murder. Kill. Ishmael. Destroy him.
그 자식은 아직 살아있을 거야.
A little more than that, please.
날 뛰어보라고. 씹는 맛이 있는데?
Match the pretty colors, match the pretty colors, match the pretty colors every day.
처리했어.
날 뛰어보라고.
생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
완전한 침묵.
Well, one guy left, guys. I don't even think it
누구도
matters.
볼 수 없게.
생각보다 잘 들어갔네.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오. 처리했어.
There we go. Very nice. Very nice. And we have the picture of the luck symbol right there. Clearly, now is the time I need to roll on the gacha. Isn't it? Yes, now is the time I need to roll on the gacha in order to play our luck. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use the standard extraction. Try and get a bit of everything. Maybe I can get 15,000. Maybe I can get all the egos in one go. You know? Let's go. All the egos in one go. Come on, bring it on. Yes! Oh, okay. Well, what 2 stars did I get? Gregor.
안녕하세요. 제 흥을 돋구게 될 곳이 여기라고.
Jeffrey de los Macheras Sinclair. Alright then. Fair enough. Our newfound determination is swept away in a torrent of glitter, along with our backup plan. There are plenty of obstacles to overcome, particularly the security guards who just noticed us.
답답해서 못 봐주겠군.
I can't stand watching this charade. How much time are you going to waste fighting those small fries?
보통 그렇게 말하는
It's often the
사람
case that grumbling people don't have a clear solution to contribute. Listening to Ishmael's disapproval, Rushu shook her head and assumed a confident look.
이런 게 예술이다.
This is art.
네놈, 그 칼.
Poester, give me the knife.
영영 아사가도 괜찮소.
You may forever take it from my hands.
날부치가 나를 떠나.
The blade will be better off parting ways to wander about the air for however long.
감사.
Thank. Rushu held to his dagger and threw it straight into the air. It struck an anchorage on the ceiling that kept the chandelier still, causing it to sway precariously. Indeed, Rushu may be weakened from what she once was because she became a sinner, but nevertheless, she was still the best swordswoman we had, able to cut through the steel like a proverbial hot knife. Sure, she treats my words with less respect than she would a wad of gum, but that wasn't a problem. Everyone's eyes turned to the swinging chandelier, and eventually, flustered by all the gazes falling upon it. Thus, in a haze, it succumbs. Huh? Oh, watch out! Wham. Because I can't copy that sound effect with my voice. The chandelier crashed to the floor in full force, making a tremendous noise. And that's just all it did. Nothing else happened. Both parties were left standing at the fallen light fixture in the middle of the floor. So, what was that for, Roshu?
퍼포먼스다.
A performance.
방금 그렇게 정한
You just made that up, didn't you?
그래도
Still, I'm glad none of us were hurt.
앞으로
We'll
무사하게
have to
될지는
see
모를
about
것 같지만
that.
말이에요.
Not gonna lie, that was just random. What is this chapter? Just absolute randomness.
좋아, 간다.
I love how one of us gets staggered, but they don't. That's not a good sign.
깡총. 날 뛰어보라고.
Well, one of them's dead. Perfect. Nice. Sinclair, for fuck's sake. Match the pretty colors.
날 뛰어보라고.
basic, to the point. Gregor's very hurt, but oh well. By the by, the reason why the 2 tank Sinclairs you has low speed is because allies with lower speeds tend to be targeted more. Oh! So if they're very low in speed, it means they're a tanky bastard and they should be taking all the hits for us. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose.
좋아, 간다.
손쉽구만. 날 뛰어보라고. 씹는 맛이 있는데.
These guys are level 10. I feel we're starting to reach the point where things are getting problematic.
깡총.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Alright, well, go, everyone, go.
깡총.
Murder. Throw that spear!
아직 살아있을 거야.
이 안에 담아주지.
I wish you'd done more damage than that. That was poor.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Well, we got 2 staggered, they got 1, and they also got a dead guy. So it's still 3v3 at the moment. So...
깡총.
And they just killed Ishmael. No, they killed Don. Don had it coming. Don had it coming.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Really, Gregor? The very last one?
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Alright, guys, there's 4 of us, 1 of him, and he's almost staggered. Just win.
날 뛰어보라고.
Perfect. Murder.
완전한 침묵.
Glorious. Well done, guys. You got Don killed, so I have to go through that pain now, but... oh well, I suppose. I suppose it's our own fault for being a failure. Just to make sure, you all know that our goal is to win the game being held on the top floor, not reduce the ground floor of the casino to rubble, right? I was certain that some definitely didn't know or care, but I figured I'd rather not remind her. Not only must we reach the top, we also have to win the game as our objective states. Thus, we need the wish power to make it happen. I won't bother reviewing in detail how the wish power we managed to collect went down the drain for preposterous reasons. It'd only hurt our morale. I had to keep my head down, feeling the pricks of my conscience poking at my heart.
이곳에서
Where can we secure the most wish power in this place?
입구에 절 누르십니다.
That roulette next to the entrance. People who visit the casino try their daily luck using that roulette and take or yield wish power depending on the outcome. Is that so? Then I'll seek out an opportunity to snatch the container. Then is that so? Then I'll seek out an opportunity to snatch the container attached to it. Think you can pull that off? I have carried out countless operations, much greater in scale. Your preposterous blunder amounts to nothing in the grander scheme of things, manager. It has to have been the fault of the drudging dredges who obfuscated your ability to make sensible decisions. Don't let their words deter you. Preposterous. I see. Wait. While we were busy discussing backup plans, Heathcliff was already making a mad dash for the entrance. We were too focused on the conversation, or did we collectively lose our minds? In either case, none of us had a clue what he was up to. Heathcliff? Damn it! Isn't it time we stopped chatting and moved up already? Then he shouted at security from the top of his lungs. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? That blondie over there is a rookie who's as unfledged as he gets. And that mate there, we call our manager, has a bad case of lost memories and can't wield a weapon to save himself. This is what you're struggling against? What a joke! Damn you! Heathcliff? That was too harsh. Here. Much too mean here, Heathcliff. And last thing, that club you're holding deserves a better owner. You cocky little... The infuriated security guard swung the club with a furious whoosh, exploding towards Heathcliff. And as Heathcliff swerved out of the way, the roulette behind him bore the force, smashing it to pieces. The wish container. Spouts of what I assume was once wish power until moments ago poured through the poor remains of the roulette. As if the death throes, Souls let out an agonized scream before clapping her hands over her mouth. I couldn't help but turn away from this tragic sight. Poor Jessie. Poor Jessie. When I grow up, I want to be a wish stickler, giving hope to everyone. I could almost hear the unfulfilled dreams of those lost wishes in my imagination. Oi, listen up, you thickos. Do you want to admit to your boss about breaking this thing while fighting us and get lambasted for it? Or do you want to make it our fault and let us through? This was a month's worth of luck. It won't be any safer for you upstairs. Never been too close to safety anyway. Appreciate the advice. Heathcliff came to me with one of his shoulders dislocated, likely when he was grazed by the club. What's the look? Do your thing and fix me up. I've made up my mind. Starting now, I won't even try to discuss plans or anything similar with these people. Took you long enough to realize. Faust, this is one of those times when it's better to keep your mouth shut. With that, we dragged ourselves to the next floor. Dear Christ, I love this. I love this on so many levels. Oh, good lord. We reached the second floor of the casino. It makes me dizzy imagining what trouble awaits. Get Murasalt in the team for the daily. Yeah. I suppose with Murasalt here, I'll be able to see Don's special ego as well, so... Alright then.
분위기가 달라졌군요.
The atmosphere here seems rather different. It appears that another syndicate has taken hold of this floor.
야, 너네 왜 쌍꺼풀?
Hey, Olagan! What's with all the doom and gloom you're wearing on that face of yours?
2층의 룰 몰라?
Don't you know the rules here? Sour looks are a no-no. So put a hat over your long face.
왜 내 쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는
Why do you say that while looking at me? I will sink on you.
모분이 뭔데?
What's that mean?
모가지를
Snap your
분질러버리는
neck
뜻이다.
completely. That's what. Easy, Roshu. You shouldn't be prone to starting fights. Hey, never mind that. This one has even more a problematic face, no? Which hand is supposed to be your eyes? Roshu, are you ready?
물론이지.
You bet, Dante. Dante, why are you so sensitive about your clock face? Why, honestly? You should be used to it at this point. You know that.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
규정에 따라 실행한다.
날 뛰어보라고.
처리했어.
Are we actually at the point where we might be under-leveled for this? What are you? Level 11. Yeah! We are actually reaching the point where we're under-leveled. Oh my gosh, I could actually use your special ego.
깡총. 날 뛰어보라고.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
완전한 침묵.
지금이 기회예요.
Alright, we've almost won the first round, and you're basically out of ammo. Great.
에 따라 실행합니다.
날 뛰어보라고. 씹는 맛이 있는데.
규정대로.
Alright, there we go. Excellent. Murasalt. I want to see this in action, please. Let's see your big, massive he-ego. Shall we?
악인들을 해치우세나.
Come on, let's see this.
내가 너를
I will pray for you so that you will surely break.
반드시 부서진다.
I have no idea how much damage that did.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Well, we staggered all but one of them, so that's a good sign.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
처리했어.
Match the pretty colors, kill the pricks.
침묵.
날 뛰어보라고.
규정대로.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys.
적의 모든
It's
급소를
been a while since I've seen you as the most valued employee, not gonna lie. Well, things are certainly progressing forward, aren't they? We encountered another syndicate that has a stake in this casino. Oh, we just go straight into a fight this time, do we? Okay, perfect.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
Two of them staggered. Perfect. Good results. Good results. Let's go. I think one of my main problems right now is I can't remember for the life of me which colors I'm meant to be caring about.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
씹는 맛이.
그 누구도 볼 수
Go! Murder! Destroy him, Sinclair!
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Not bad. Not bad at all.
정신 차릴 수 없을 것이오.
날 뛰어보라고.
다음은 침묵을 남겨드리죠.
And they're all staggered, meaning, just match the pretty colors. Combat is definitely very quick in these when we're against humans instead of abnormalities, aren't they? Wow, look at how much health you have left.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Goodbye.
처리했어.
Easy and to the point, very nice. We're making our way through the casino, beating everyone up as we go. But we gotta keep going. The enthusiasm is in stark contrast to the atmosphere. Just a floor below. One can find a series of unknown musical instruments on every table. What are they used for? God, not again! I lost once again! Damn, when will this end? Aye, Spoiler, time out! Dear customer here needs a little care. Dear customer, I hope you haven't forgotten our rule, have you? But that's all. That was all the money I had. If you keep dampening the mood at the table, we might throw a piñata party out of you. What's a piñata party? I don't think I want to know. Pressured by gentle intimidation, the weeping guests stood up from their seat. And then, being handed a pair of maracas from the staff, they started dancing, sobbing all the way.
이건 또 뭐야?
What's with this now?
우리파가 접수하고 있는 층에 반드시
There's a rule every visitor must follow. Unia Triciana Macarish, if you will. Gambling is entertainment, an activity done purely for fun. Thus, all the sadness and pain brought to you must be supplemented into dance. Allow this night to demonstrate what dancing is all about. Alas, they were harsher judges than they seemed. This one won't do. Her movement is insincere. What on earth do you mean? Dance is the window to the heart. Without a clear and pure heart, it loses all meaning. I find thine assessment rather disgracious. This is getting further out of hand. What are you doing, Swad? Sway?
심할서를 미리 쓰고 있었다고.
Oh, I was writing our apology letter in advance. She's given up. We've broken her. We broke up. We broke our teammate. Well done, guys. We're halfway through the chapter, and we broke our teammate. Good job. Good job. Good God. Oh, Lord.
따라와 주세요.
That didn't go anywhere near as good as it should have.
인들을 해치우세나.
이런.
날 뛰어보라고.
I was about to say, one of us got staggered then, didn't they? Yeah.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
This is why I love Chapter 2. Yeah, I don't blame you.
지금이 기회예요.
This Chapter 2 is just pure, utter insanity.
지금이 기회예요. 따라와 주세요.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
I love how little health you have right now. The little HP helps she Ishmael. That's how she works. Is this she?
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
Oh, it is she. Yeah, but it only helps if we have our passive, goddammit, doesn't it? I wouldn't have thought it helps otherwise.
따라와 주세요.
I'm noting a distinct lack of the fact they have a lot more coins
날 뛰어보라고.
and thus ways to break us compared to what we do. And you're out of ammo and we're still only on the first wave. Don, chill.
그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야. 완전한 침묵.
Oh, that's good to know. If you don't use your ego for one reason or another, it's still actually whatchamacallit. Counts. Or keeps you. Okay. Yep, these guys always have 2 coins. Yeah, you need upties.
깡총.
We have reached the part of the gacha where I might need to start
그 자식은
gacharing.
아직 살아 있을 거야.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면.
Don, did you seriously just get one shot?
이 안에 담아주지.
Yeah, this chapter is a hefty difficulty rise. It's classic PM signature. What, a hefty difficulty rise? Yeah, I can believe that. Hopeless. Oh, good God. Why is it... I don't understand what these negative percentages are. And where they're coming from. I mean, I understand you've got -3 power this turn, so you're gonna be in a lot of pain, but still.
도와주세요.
Either way.
그 자식은 아직 살아있을 거야.
Compulsion. I don't know what that compulsion thing that keeps appearing is.
나의 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
Plus 350%. So, hold on. That's piercing and...
임무 중에 찾아오시면 안 되는데.
You're weak to sloth and you're fatal to piercing, so no wonder it's plus 350% then. You're normal damage to all the sin types, but you just worry about your whatchamacallit type. Well, there's only going to be one of you left by the end of this round, so I think we're honestly good.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
완전한 침묵.
지켜냈어.
And you know what? Ishmael destroyed the one from full health to nothing, so I don't know what else to say.
저도 말하면서 어처구니가 없지만
As absurd as it sounds, if we want to leave this floor early,
저들의 마음을
we're going
움직일
to
수
need to
있을
touch
강렬한 춤사위가
their hearts with a
필요한가 봐요.
powerful dance. As you all know, my memories are hazy, so... Dance, is it? Can't say I'm all too familiar. Amnesia came in handy as an excuse to opt out of things at times like this. Of course, I haven't actually forgotten what dance is, but there's no need to be too honest about it, is there? Say, Hong-Yu, have you taken dance lessons or anything?
경검을 배웠는데 교사는
I learned a little
적응했어요.
but beyond
세
Lian,
명뿐이었죠.
though I only had
준비물이
3
필요한데
instructors teaching me.
가면이랑
To
붓이랑
perform it, I'll need a few
화장품이랑
masks, fans, makeup, and... We aren't gonna find them here. Next.
뭐 모두 회사
Well, I did
최소
step on a
놈들
good
바람
few feet of
많이
snobbish
밟아봤지.
aristocrats at balls.
나의 마음이 무섭다고.
My inner voice expresses fear.
뭘 쳐다봐요?
Me?
저는
I spent
밤평생을
half my
배에서
life on a
지냈단
ship.
말이에요.
Dances! Cease this relentless obstruction of my words!
오랜만에 칼춤을 추는 것도 나쁘진 않지.
A sword dance for the first time in a while doesn't sound bad. I'll kill it on the floor.
평생 박자라고는 아침 저녁.
Though the only beats I have danced to throughout my life were morning exercise programs during roll call, if the manager so demands, I will immediately see to it that...
단테,
Well, Dante, I'm good at most things, but my dancing is kinda embarrassing. I don't mind, except my arm might rage out of control from the stimulation and charge for the audience's heads. Dot, 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 dot.
파우스트는 대체로 춤을 즐기는
Faust doesn't necessarily enjoy dancing for leisure, but I could gladly perform a routine if it is for the mission's sake.
하지만 저들이 원하는 건
However, it is not technically perfection they want. They are looking for something unstable and unpolished. Rather... Sinclair. Just immediate. Sinclair! What?
어렸을 때 춤 좀
You busted a move or two as a kid, didn't you? Bust? I suppose I took a basic maracas course at school as a liberal arts class. He came from a rich family too. How'd you figure that out, Rhodia? I can tell from the way he walks and talks. On the other hand, uncultured ones, it shows, you know. Rhodia quietly giggled while looking at Heathcliff, then snuck up behind Sinclair to wrap her arms around his shoulders.
자, 우리 싱크.
Okay, now, my little Sinclair, I have a very, very important task for you. Huh? Hey, Rhodia, where are you? Moments later, Sinclair solemnly walked onto the stage. Sinclair, you can do this.
맞아요.
Yeah, think of all the times when Heathcliff trampled over you. I'm... Sinclair turned to Rhodia, still looking anxious. Am I really able to do this?
아니지.
Wrong question, Sinclair.
오로지.
This is something only you can do. He returned a determined nod. The wrist rocking, that pensive expression, restrained rhythm, perfection! It's calm. I've lost the Spanish accent. I've lost the Spanish accent.
이 소년 뭔가를 읽고 있어.
May we just appreciate this background right here? We've got Rhodia cheering him on like a good person. We've got Roshu just playing the Mario... I can't remember what the tiny one's called. Right there in the background. We've got Hung Ya trying to encourage Gregor to play. And then we got Marisol, who's just got the panpipes going. Ukulele. Yeah, that's it, the ukulele. It's calm, yet it's the calmness that stirs my heart. This young man, he's channeling something from within. How sublime. He is fighting repressed darkness and inner turmoil within his body's motion. Oh, the embers lingering glowing ash. Heating the rhythm for gestures to be struck along. This conjures an image, one of a bonfire that has burned through the whole night, and we are witnessing the coalition of ash dancing atop its remnants. Sorry, what? Young man, once you consider joining us, you have the potential to grow big! That boy belongs to our company. You should know that siphoning valuable talent from their current employment without permission is a serious crime. Just a few hours ago, Sinclair was only one moron in our band of blunderheads, but now he's been elevated to the company's valuable asset. What a performance! You wish to get to the top floor, right? You may pass. You have earned the right. Be warned, though. The folks upstairs won't be as reasonable. They have no concept of festivity in their heads. Sinclair came back to us with an invigorated look. The thing's welling up inside me. This is what it was about. It makes me wonder why I thought it would be hard. I feel much more comfortable now. Mexico in the city real. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? I was curious to know the inner struggle he expressed through dance that touched the syndicate to their core. And what kind of hardship a young gentleman like him could have gone through. But those questions could wait. We headed upstairs to the 3rd floor. Well, everyone, I'm going to have to leave the episode there, but do join us next time when we continue our way through the casino, only to see what kind of story we're going to encounter in the end. But everyone, I'm afraid you're going to have to wait until next time for that. So I'm afraid that until that next time, I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.